One of the weirdest aspects about Robin Williams taking his own life, and I've heard some things from other people, some interviews and stuff like that, of almost a precognitive sense that this was something that was going to happen. Very much akin to some of the stories I've heard from people, like a day before, you know, reading the news that he had passed away. I had had a strange vision, for lack of a better term, in my head of my sitting on the side of my bed like I do all my videos when I'm in my room, and talking about him in the past tense, like he had passed away. And it was anywhere from 12 to 24 hours before it actually happened. And I would later make that video a day or two after it happened. And it's weird because my sis and I had been talking about him, and I was on a real George Carlin kick, refamiliarizing myself with Carlin and missing Carlin. And I always referred to Robin Williams as being, the next big time, just life altering sort of hero of mine that I didn't want to have to be talking along those lines about anytime soon. And sure enough, as the fates would have it, as the universe would have it, as circumstances would have it, that would come to be true. And it was just a really odd sensation that you wouldn't be aware of, but when I was recording that video, sitting on my bedside, remembering him, and it's the one that I showed the autograph I got from my grandparents, during a live stand-up performance he did that they got for me. It went through my head as I was sitting there. There was something I said in the video, and I think I paused very briefly because at that moment there was a dawning realization this was the vision I had. I can't explain that other than to say the ebb and the tide, the flow of the energies of the universe and life and death. It's constantly revolving, it's constantly moving and going, and his light was such a force for good and positivity that I really believe it reverberated before that end culminated, and everyone felt the impact without necessarily knowing what it was until the news came out. And then it was just like, so sad and just so frustrating. And